Of course, cricket will always be the big thing in India. But always my question is the population we have. We cannot be just based on cricket. It's not that India don't love football. India love football, but it was never televised. It was never shown to people.
India, 1.3 billion people and counting. Its motto, truth alone triumphs. Here's some truth. The Indian national football team has struggled. They've qualified for the World Cup only once, 1950. But back then, the barefoot playing team withdrew from the tournament. The reason is unclear. Maybe the flight to Brazil cost too much. Or was it because FIFA banned barefoot play after India played well in the '48 Olympics? Either way, major football tournaments in India have little to no history. Out of 3 Asian Cups, only their first in 1964 went well when they finished runners-up. The other 2 times, they failed to win a single match. I'm Cress Harrington in the southwestern coastal state of Kerala. Why am I in Kerala? Because it's a football stronghold in the country.
They love football, man. The people here in Kerala, they're just crazy for football.
It's my first trip here ever, and it's hot. See that sweat? I want to find out what's been holding India's national football team back from success. But first, a taste of culture. Kerala is famous for having the most sought-after spices.
Markets are commonplace all over India, and they're always crowded just like this one is. Well, I'm here in Kerala to find out what this market in particular has to offer, so come on this ride with me.
When it comes to football kits, vendors sell all of the usual suspects. Juve, Premier League jerseys. If you're looking for the Indian national football team, nope. You're out of luck. They only have Kerala's kit. Well, as it stands now,
Cricket earns India's top billing when it comes to the playing field. Many across the country are devoted to the sport and treat it like it's a religion.
cricket's been successful.
Took time.
Can football get more followers and become successful as well? I'm heading to the home of the Kerala Blasters. Who are they? A pro team formed in 2014 as part of the Indian Super League. On my to-do list, talk to 2 Indian footballers, one from the past and one in his prime, to get their takes on why India's team hasn't made bigger strides on the international stage. And having recently broken into FIFA's top 100 ranking, what could we expect from India's national team in the coming years? Meet I am Vijayan, the first footballer to win India's Player of the Year multiple times, a living legend who shared the stage with another great, Diego Maradona. The Kerala native scored 40 goals for his country. And a face you literally see all over Kerala, center back Sandesh Jhingan for the Blasters. The defender has 27 caps for India's national football team.
So, Jhingan, nice to have you here.
Pleasure.
Now, the hometown you're from, you are the only known footballer from this region. So, why the hell aren't you playing cricket?
I'll tell you honestly, I started as a cricketer. So, like, of course, in India, cricket is it's massive. But I always got more into football because after cricket, we used to play football after training. So then I started to enjoy it. So I did take up cricket initially, but I think, you know, what's in destiny is bound to happen. So luckily I chose football because for me, cricket is so boring, man, to be honest.
How did you start playing football?
സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൻ്റെ അതുപോലത്തെ സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൻ്റെ താഴത്താണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഫുട്ബോൾ മാത്രമേ കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ കണ്ടു വളർന്ന് ചേട്ടന്മാരൊക്കെ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കാം. കണ്ടു വളർന്ന് ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിച്ചു. 17 വയസ്സിൽ പോലീസിൽ വന്നു. പോലീസിൽ 18 വയസ്സിൽ പോയത് പോലീസിൽ അപ്പോയിൻമെൻ്റ് ആയി. അങ്ങനെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തതാണ്.
So why hasn't the Indian national football team had more success?
ഇപ്പോൾ റെഡിക്ക് പ്രൊഫഷണലായി ഇന്ത്യയിൽ KISL-ഉം ഇപ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യൻ ടീമിൻ്റെ പെർഫോമൻസ് നല്ല പെർഫോമൻസ് ആണ്. പക്ഷേ യൂറോപ്യൻ സൈഡിലേക്കൊന്നും നമുക്ക് ചിന്തിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല ഇപ്പോഴൊന്നും.
Do you feel that you were part of the beginning of something that will turn out to be something bigger than yourself?
We all often speak in the national team, we the players, we say to them that we are the lucky ones, you know. People remember us after, like, because we know, inside we know that now football is going to get bigger and bigger every day in India. So to be part of it when it all started, you know, it feels good. So something I can tell my grandchildren about that, when it all started, I was a part of it. When I was 15, 16, my dream was to play for the national team first. Then, you know, all those kids dream to play for Manchester or whatever, Madrid and everything. But for me, I was very passionate, and I'm still the most passionate about the national team. And I'm a very patriotic guy, and I get pretty pissed when people make jokes on my country or something like that. So I'm that kind of a guy. So for me, it was nothing was over the national team, and I would die to play for the national team.
So, what does Vijayan think of India's Blue Tigers these days?
ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫുട്ബോൾ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഇപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ അതല്ല ഇന്ത്യൻ നാഷണൽ ടീം റെഡിക്ക് പ്രൊഫഷണലായി ഇപ്പോൾ. കാരണം നമ്മളൊക്കെ കളിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഒരു ഡോക്ടറൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പോൾ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഫിസിയോ 1-2 പേര്, മസാജിങ്, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഫിറ്റ്നസ് ട്രെയിനർ, അങ്ങനെ ഇഷ്ടംമാതിരി ആൾക്കാരാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യൻ ടീം കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
Unity of the squad in our national team is second to none. It's unbelievable, and I believe this is our biggest strength. You know, when we go out there, it's very often you hear like Band of Brothers or Warriors, but when we go out there, we do feel like we all brothers are playing, and that's why when people come watch us, they do realize it. You know, when we play, we all speak the football language of football together, and we all die for each other on the field, and I feel very lucky to be part of this squad.
Cricket attracts a lot of athletic Indians. Some even blame the sport for poaching future footballers. Does Jhingan blame cricket?
I will not blame it. I think it's a very wrong way of looking at it. See, what I don't like, which often happens, which I also used to feel when I was a kid, that why is cricket so much loved and all that. See, now I understood when I grew up and I saw the different sides of it. See, we as a nation should be proud. I'm proud what my national team does, the cricket team, when they won the World Cup, when they win trophies. I am very, very proud. The population of this country is massive. And we cannot only be good at cricket. That's not the good side of it. Because we're so big as a nation, and if we are only good at one sport, that makes us not so good as a sporting nation. So the population we have should be good at every sport.
At present, Indians are regularly seen playing football on TV. Seeing is believing. Jhingan imagines what young Indian footballers must think seeing him play on TV.
My God, man, if they can do it, I can do it as well. And that inspires the young kids. So that's why the television, these cameras are so important. If you don't make the product look good, then no one's going to buy it.
Do you believe that in your lifetime you will see India compete in a World Cup?
അപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു സാധ്യത ഉള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഏഷ്യയിലൊരു നമ്പർ 1 ടീം, നമ്പർ 2, നമ്പർ 3 അങ്ങനെ ആയിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് ക്വാളിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ ഈസിയാണ്. വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് USA നടക്കുമ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും 8 ടീമോ 9 ടീമോ ഉണ്ട്. 8 ടീം എന്തായാലും ഏഷ്യയിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവും. അപ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമുക്ക് ഇന്ത്യൻ ടീമിന് ഈ പെർഫോമൻസ് വെച്ച് ഇത്രയും ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്, നമുക്ക് ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ട് ലെവലിൽ നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമുക്ക് കണ്ടിന്യൂ പോയി വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കളിക്കാനുള്ള സാധ്യത ഉണ്ട്.
Jhingan and I moved to the pitch to talk FIFA rankings. Is it a big deal that India recently entered the top 100?
Of course, man. This is a very proud feeling what we have achieved in the past few years with the national team to get into the top 100. For me, I'm not a big fan of rankings, to be honest. I'm a fan of playing big tournaments and big games. So we had that unbeaten run for 14 games. You know, that was pretty big, you know, to do that in the international stage, and then the qualifying for the Asian Cup is massive.
when you finally take off your boots, hang them up, and retire from this game, the world's most popular sport, what do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy. I started asking myself this question when I was 19, 18, something like that. What's going to be Jhingan when he's done with football? I want to be remembered even after 100 years. You know, I want to achieve so much as a footballer with the national team and with the club that people will remember my name when I'm dead, gone, everything finished. You know, to achieve as many trophies as I can. That's the aim. But post that, I want to give back to the sport as well. The one we should focus is the grassroots. So I want to contribute in that and hopefully open academies so that when I'm gone, still people will say, oh, he came from the Jhingan's Academy.
Before Jhingan's Academy gets here, in the meantime,
Young upcoming footballers look for any pitch they can find to perfect their football skills. On my trip, I've come to learn football fever is slowly spreading across the country, but there's still lots of work to be done for football to reach its full potential. However, success at a major tournament and a young generation in love with the sport, there will be more to talk about than cricket in the future.